Good evening, everybody. It's a pretty crisp day here in East Texas. This is going to be one of my videos on helping beginners out. I have quite a few people ask me, "Hey, Funny Boy, what do you feed? How do you feed it? How do you do your feed?" So, if you didn't see video one on why I'm putting these little videos out, go watch that video. It's just a couple of minutes long, and maybe this will help somebody out. Maybe you agree with it. If you're an old timer, if you don't, that's good. Just keep doing what works for you. But it's going to be a short video on how I do my feed and how I feed it, how I mix it, and maybe that'll help somebody out. So, first things, go get you a deep freeze. You can get them all day long at the dump. They're all over Facebook Marketplace. Somebody had a deep freeze that won't freeze no more. And instead of having all these bags sitting around that rats are always in, we'll get to rats later in another video. Go get you a deep freeze. Mix your feed up in a deep freeze. And no rats. Rat proof. So here's what I call my base feed. And if you'll watch the whole video, you'll understand base feed versus everything else. But my base feed never changes. 1 part alfalfa pellets, and I use M&G alfalfa pellets. They're small. They're not the big alpha pellets the size of a pencil eraser that you find at Tractor Supply. These are, small pellets about the size of a lamb pellet. The chicken can eat it. 1 part alfalfa pellets, 1 part calf manna. Some people call it NutriBoost. It's a little small pellet, kind of smells like licorice. 1 part black oil sunflower seeds. 1 part whole oats. I don't use Crypt oats. I use whole oats. I use them for a lot of things, soak feed and things of that nature. But for the base feed, 1 part whole oats and 1 part floating catfish food. Got to be real careful with that because it's very high in protein. It's like a 32% protein feed, so you can overdo that real quick. But watch the whole video on how I mix it and it'll make sense. And 2 parts whole corn. So again, 1 part alfalfa pellet, 1 part NutriBoost, or calf manna as I grew up calling it, 1 part whole oats, 1 part floating catfish food, 1 part black oil sunflower seeds, 2 parts corn. Put it all in here in the deep freeze. I'm not worrying about how mixed up it is because that'll make sense in a minute. But one of those, one of those, one of those, one of these, one. Now the catfish food by volume is a little lighter, so every now and then I'll throw a little extra in just so at the end of the day I don't have a 1/4 of a sack of that left. Corn by volume is a little denser, so it don't take as much of that. And one of the good things that I learned, when you're mixing 2 parts of anything, when you're finished with 1 sack of corn, you're about halfway done. So that's what I call my base feed. I'm going to clean up here a little bit, and then I'm going to show you how I mix my feed that I'm going to feed on the yard. Okay, I was telling you that I mix a half a sack of something. This is exactly how I mix my feed. Okay, 25 pounds went in a bucket over there. There's 25 pounds. Go get them racing pigeon feed. Got soybeans, got wheat, got peas, got flint corn, got stuff that you really can't buy in the game fowl industry. Then, need to get a scoop. I feed, this is a gallon. A 3-pound coffee can is a gallon. I feed 3 gallons of this base feed that I mixed up a while ago. One gallon. Two gallons. Three gallons of the base feed. Then on top of the base feed, 1 scoop of granite grit. A lot of people use oyster shell. I've done some research on oyster shell. It could possibly hurt the bones on game fowl. In East Texas, there's probably not a lot of natural oyster shell laying around, but there is a lot of natural little rocks. So I put 1 scoop of granite grit in that feed. Also, in my feed, I put 1 scoop. Why I scoop that size? That's a scoop I had when I started, and I've been doing it that way for 30 years. About that much DE, diatomaceous earth. If you don't know what diatomaceous earth is, go Google it. I know some people that use it, some people that don't. I tend to like it. Then, on top of that, I put 1 sack or 50 pounds of laying pellets. I use 20% laying pellets all year long. That's what I buy. Some people buy 16, some people buy 18. Whatever you want. My yard feed, between this, what I put in there, comes out to about 16%. Now, something I do in the winter, a little extra whole corn will help your chickens stay warmer in the winter. So on top of that, for a winter feed, I'll add a couple of gallons of whole corn over what's in the base feed. In the summertime, I won't add the whole corn. Something else I do is Out back, I got a big old 330-gallon tote that I get used cooking oil from a local restaurant here. And this has got a little water in it, so I'm going to pour the oil off the top, but I put about a cup full of oil on top of this in my mixer. It helps my diatomaceous earth stick, and not only does it help that diatomaceous earth stick, it high in vitamin D and makes some good clean, make some good shiny feathers. And on my mixer, I took me an old cement mixer, cut some legs off of it, welded it on a bracket, mounted it to the wall. I'm all about being easy. Just like this thing here, this roller. I'm all about ease. When you get ready to drop your feed out of your mixer, that roller on the bottom, I don't have to work as hard. I'm all about if I can work an hour today and it'll save me 10 minutes a day for the next 5 years, I'd rather work an hour today. That's why I built this little cement mixer, put me a top on it so that I can mix the feed. And at the end of the day, that's my feed. Got a little go get 'em racing pigeon feed in it. Black oil sunflower seeds, calf manna, beans, peas, and a little extra whole corn in the winter. I'm all about easy. Backpack strap, duffel bag strap, whatever you want to call it. Get you a little snap to go on it. And if you're out feeding your chickens on your yard, throw that over your shoulder. And I can feed chickens all day long. If I need 2 hands, if I need to open a gate, boom. Just a little way to make life easier on the homestead. And when you're dealing with chickens, try to do things the easiest way you can. Don't make things hard. I don't want to tote this thing around with one hand and have to set it down 15 times while I'm out on the chicken yard. As it is, don't have to set it down. I got both hands. Now, like I said, I put these videos out to help beginners. I hope this helps someone. Even if it doesn't show you what to do, it might show you what not to do. This is the way that I do it. It's what's easy for me. It's what's worked. Hopefully you can get something from it and add on to it, subtract from it, and see if it can help you in any way. Thank y'all.